Hello students, welcome back. In this video, we are going to solve the fourth program of your web technology lab cycle. So here they have asked you to create a student application form using HTML form elements. So they have given a set of fields which we have to incorporate in our form. So let's start coding. I'm going to create a new file called 4.html. Let's have the basic structure of the HTML. I'm going to mention the title as application form. Next, the body section. Let's have an heading tag. Now, if we want to create a form, then we have to use the HTML form tag. It contains two attributes, action and the method. Action is the URL of the server file where the form data has to be sent. Since we are not sending any data in this program, we are just mentioning a hash. Then method is the technique of data transfer. There are two techniques for data transfer which I have already discussed in the theory session. So that is the get method and the post method. So when you use the get method, the data will be appended in the URL as a query string, and when you use the post method, it will be sent through HTTP body. If you want to send large quantity of data, then it is always preferable to use the post since it supports large quantity of data. First, we are going to have the label. So label contains for attribute. Here you are going to specify the name of the control or the ID of the control. So first input is the name of the student, right? Input type is equal to text, name is equal to txt name. Similarly, ID is also txt name. So this is user defined. I'm going to have a line break. I'm going to copy the same thing and put it in the for. Okay, I'm going to copy these two lines. Next, we need to input the father name. So I'm going to name the control as txt fname. Here also I need to make the changes. Right. Next is the address label for txt add is the name of the control address. Okay, so we have to use the text area tag for collecting address kind of input. So here I need to use the rows and columns attribute. So row specifies how many lines I want. So I want 5 lines of input, and in each line I want to collect maximum of 25 characters. So this is what rows and columns attribute. Next, I need to name the controls txt add. Done. So let's have a line break here as well. Now we need to collect the gender input. So for that we will use the radio button. Label for gender. Okay, right. Input type is equal to radio. Okay, ID is equal to gender. Name also is gender. So whenever you are using radio button or checkbox, name and gender remains the same. For all the group members, value differs. So I'm going to give the value as male. Okay. I'm going to copy the same thing. Here I will change it as female. Right. So let's have a line break. Now we are going to collect the languages known input. So label for language known. Here the user can choose more than one option, so we have to use the checkbox, right? So id is equal to language, name also language, value eng for English. I'm going to copy it. Here I'm going to change it as KN. Here I'm going to change it as HIN. Okay. So now we need to have a line break. Okay. Next we'll ask the user to input the course information. For this we are going to use the HTML select tag. COURSE, course name is also course, right? Now option value we have to specify, so BCA next option value BCom if the user selects BCom, next option value is equal to BBA if the user selects BBA. Okay, so I think this is sufficient for our small form. We have covered almost all the user input elements. Now we shall include the submit and reset button. Input type is equal to submit. That's it. Similarly, input type is equal to reset. Okay, the form seems to be ready. Now let's see how this looks in the browser. Right click, open with live server. Okay, address Nagar, Mysore, mail English, Kannada, Hindi. See, radio button allows you to go for only one selection out of multiple selections. Then I'm going to select BCA itself. I'm going to click on submit. Okay, so since we are not sending the data anywhere, so this is how it looks. So we have successfully completed the fourth program of your lab cycle. I hope you have followed. Thank you.